In 2023, I am going to make a mega dungeon with the help of hashtag Dungeon23 and maybe Erik too. Hey there, goblins. It's Robert, and today we're talking about Dungeon23. I just learned about this thing from a YouTuber online. His name is Questing Beast, and I am absolutely hooked. I've been looking to get inspired by, I don't know, anything for the past 2 or 3 months now. Dungeon23 is a challenge where every day you make a room for a mega dungeon, and presumably after 365 days, you have a mega dungeon. That's 12 levels deep as the months in the year. Now, apparently this idea originally came from a creator named Sean McCoy. I'd never heard of them before now, but that doesn't mean they're not important. That just means I live under a rock. Right now, I'm thinking about putting my dungeon in Golarion, made for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, because that's the game I play and all my friends play. I don't really know what the dungeon is going to be yet. I don't have an idea, really. I know I want it to be a non-standard style of dungeon. Something that's not just a hole in the ground. Maybe it's a floating castle or something made out of crystals. I don't know. I've got big Final Fantasy energy going on right now. I've been looking for something to really get my gears going again and give me a reason to post every day on Twitter, because everything I see on there is just like negative Nancy stuff, and it drives me nuts. I hate that kind of negativity in my life. So normally I just avoid it, but this is going to give me an opportunity to post every day and share with you the crazy shit that goes on in my mind like all the time. So let's talk about tools. How are we going to make this mega dungeon? Well, people have been talking about this book that's called a Hobonichi Tekko 2023. I think I got that right. It's a book, a journal, really, a weekly journal that's set up in a way, I guess, that's preferential to this kind of thing. I am a sucker for journals. I got this one from The Economist years ago. It's one of those reusable ones where you can pull the slip out. And I have a couple of these books now that I absolutely love, but I am always a fan of getting more paper to write in. I absolutely love journals. I've got a pocket one. I've got a big one. I've got this one. Absolutely a fan of it. So I'm definitely going to get one of those. I have an awesome place in town. It's like a grocery store, but also has a bookshop in it that's Japanese that I'm going to go check out and probably get one. And I think I'm going to also publish things online. I really need to keep this kind of info in a digital space, especially if I plan on publishing it in the future. So I'm definitely going to be using Google Docs because my whole life lives on Google Docs, honestly. Also, I'm going to begin looking for tools, online tools of some sort that'll help me build this dungeon digitally so that I can, mess with it digitally. If you have any suggestions on online tools for making dungeons, I've never done this before. Maybe I'll go check out Matt Colville. He has a lot of really cool advice. He's the one of the people who actually inspired me to make this channel. That's why I'm talking so fast. No, actually, no, it's because I just had a smoothie. If any of you are doing this challenge, I would love to hear from you. Absolutely. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on here in the comments if you want to talk about it. I'd love to talk about it. Some updates for the channel. Erik and I are finally going to finalize the Patreon, and we're going to create a Discord for all of us to hang out in. Erik and I are on Discord all the fucking time. Like, it's kind of sad, really. It's our main social media these days. So maybe that means we'll be able to talk and hang out all the time. I haven't really decided yet about how I want to set up the Discord, whether it's going to be public with private Patreon channels, or if it's just going to be a private Patreon only Discord. I don't know yet. I'm erring on the side of making it public, though, because more the merrier, in my opinion. But then I have to deal with jerks and stuff online. But I guess you always have to deal with jerks online. So it is what it is. Anyway, I'll catch you goblins later. Keep it weird.